Can you see the thing? Okay, all right, you can see the book. All right, so what section 11.1, chapter 11 deals with partial derivatives. Okay, and that's actually the title of chapter 11 is partial derivatives. And what we're looking at here is figure 10 in section 11.1. So section 11.1, basically what you're doing is you're trying to study further functions of several variables. And what they have here is they have a graph in figure 10 of h of xy equals 4x squared plus y squared plus 1, okay? So they've drawn this paraboloid, but the paraboloid is lifted 1 unit up from the origin. You can see that in figure 10. Now, what they're doing is, you notice in the paraboloid on the right, they have circles drawn. You see the circles drawn horizontally on the paraboloid? Maybe give a thumbs up if you see those okay. Okay, Diodath sees it, Ryan sees it. Okay, those circles are equally spaced. So the you know, you have like the first circle. From the first circle, you go to the second circle, you move up a certain value of z. And then you go from the second circle to the third circle, you move up the same increments of z. Well, if you project these level curves, we call them level curves. If you project those circles down into the xy plane, you get what's called a contour plot, that red contour plot in the xy plane. So what happens to this paraboloid as you move out from the origin? Does the paraboloid get steeper, or as you move out from the origin, does the paraboloid grow more quickly or grow less quickly? Yeah, it grows. It gets taller faster, as Christopher says. So the paraboloid grows more quickly as you move away from the origin. And that faster growing behavior corresponds to these contours in the contour plot getting closer together. Do you see that? How as you move away from the origin, the surface gets steeper and steeper. And so the contour plots get closer together. Okay, so when the contour plots are close together, the surface is getting steep. When the contour plots are when the curves are further apart from each other, and on the contour plot, the surface is getting less steep. So like they have a nice picture here. They have a nice picture here. For instance, figure 4, there's a surface, and look at the contour plot in the XY plane below. You see how they take cutouts of the surface at values z equals 20, 25. This is figure 4. Z equals 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And then they look at the curves, the level curves on the surface, and then project them down into a contour plot below. And you can see as the surface, in this case, this surface, as you move out from the center, does it get shallower? Does the surface grow more quickly or less quickly as you move out from like the center of the surface, as you move away from the center? Is the surface getting shallower? Is it growing at a slower rate or a faster rate as you move out? Yeah, it's growing slower at a slower rate. That's right. And look at the contours. Are the contours spaced out closer or further away as you move out? Further away. That's right. So you see, the idea is based on a two-dimensional, based on a contour plot. based on a contour plot, you can, in the XY plane, you can get an idea of how the surface is behaving. Is it getting steeper or shallower? Okay, that's the idea. That's the idea. And of course, we can take very complicated surfaces. Okay, like you have here in figure 12, you have some complicated surfaces, and then you can look at their contour plots in the XY plane. So this is really the idea behind section 11.1. This is the big idea here. How many think that's pretty cool? Looking at those contour plots. How many think that's pretty cool? Okay, Deodath likes it. Robin, excellent, excellent. So last thing I want to mention here, because I know I appreciate your staying a few extra moments. So can everybody see the blackboard? The blackboard okay? Okay, good, good. So there is 11.1. There is a program that will help you sketch contour plots for a function. And I have multiple there's an example there where you're going to plot contour plots, and there are different kinds of contour plots in the MATLAB code. So when you copy and paste the MATLAB code into the command line, you're going to get 5 or 6 different plots with different features. So I think you can study that and you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay with that program and the plots it produces. So that's basically all I really wanted to say on section 11.1. And I do thank you for staying a few extra moments. Are there any questions? Okay, I'll stop the recording.